This is This Day in Wrestling. I'm Jennifer from Cultaholic, and joining me, Adam Pacitti.
Hello. I bring with me 400 deaths from the world of wrestling. I don't.
No, but you actually do bring, or you've chosen this day to come on, haven't you?
I have.
Because it's somebody very, very special to his birthday.
Don't you make fun of me.
I'm not.
Today is the birthday of...
Drum roll, please.
I'm never going to live it down.
Adam Pacitti's favourite wrestler, Lou Thez.
Lou Thesz's birthday. Happy birthday
What age
to
would
Lou
you have
Thez.
been?
102, I think.
Yes, apparently
Is that
so.
right?
1916.
So, I should explain about my my love, my obsession, for Lou Thez. We were asked at Name Redacted to make a list of the greatest wrestlers ever. So the title I was given was Adam Pacitti's 10 greatest wrestlers ever. Not favourite. Everybody else took it to mean favourite. So like they were putting on just guys that they really love, who couldn't be considered the 10 greatest, in my opinion. I thought it meant, you know, in the spirit of the word greatest, I thought they wanted us to put the greatest wrestlers down there, which would have probably been a very similar list across the board. So I put Lou Thez on mine. Everybody ripped on me for it because, oh, I don't watch Lou Thez matches, and of course I don't. They all happened about 70 years ago. So no, I haven't watched a great deal of Lou Thez matches, but he is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, a true pioneer. It's not just the Lou Thez press, the one that Austin does, you know that one. It's not just that. He was the innovator of the STF. He was the innovator of the German suplex, and he was the innovator of the Lou Thez press. Happy birthday, Lou. I'm glad we've got that out of the way.
You do sound like a huge fan, though.
I get tweets all the time. Oh look, it's Adam Pacitti's favourite wrestler. If anybody posts a gif of Lou Thez being magnificent and ahead of his time, from like the 50s or the 60s, oh, Adam Pacitti, look at that, you love him, don't you? I don't love him, but he's very important. He's one of the greatest wrestlers. He's not one of my favourite wrestlers.
Everybody needs to send Lou Thez pictures to Adam today, please. I want his Twitter full of them.
Brilliant.
All day, because it's his birthday, all day.
Happy birthday, Lou.
Happy birthday. And good news today, nobody died. You didn't bring any wrestling deaths with you today.
I didn't bring any with me, no.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
That's really nice. But I'll take you 2005. TNA. Lockdown. Every match in a steel cage.
Sure. You know, I watched this quite recently.
But do you like first off, do you like a steel cage match?
Love a steel cage, but there has to be a reason for a steel cage match to happen. It shouldn't just be a steel cage. Certainly not for every match.
As a venue?
Yeah, no, there shouldn't be one, like, the idea for me of a steel cage is these two wrestlers can't settle their differences in a normal match. They have to be confined to a steel cage.
That is the kind of general go-to for a steel cage, no?
And yeah, and don't get me wrong, like the lockdown pay-per-views, they provided some incredible spots, like some really great matches as well. But when every match is in a steel cage, it sort of takes away from the spectacle of the steel cage. The steel cage is meant to be this big thing, and it's become less and less so. I guess the other example is Hell in a Cell, right?
Yeah.
We've now got a pay-per-view with Hell in a Cell where numerous matches are contested within the cell. It's no longer a big deal.
Yeah, no, I also remember like for the kind of old Hell in a Cell, like when the cell was there, the actual like ceremony of it coming down, you were like, oh!
Yeah.
It kind of made it look.
It was
really
ominous and terrible.
Yeah,
no, it was. And now I guess you can only hold on to that.
The ring crew must be delighted at lockdown. Like,
yeah, just sit back and enjoy it.
It's down now. Like,
I don't know. I think it's a shame, but. And
who was in that? Do that pay-per-view?
In the pay-per-view.
Oh.
I've got the full. Lou Thez was not in the pay-per-view, Jack. I've got the full match card here, in fact.
Cool. Read me some of them.
Chris Candido, who is dead. So let's talk about.
So he is dead.
No, Lance Hoyt. So you got Dustin Rhodes versus Bobby Roode in a 2-to-1. Sorry, 2-to-1 in a 3 out of. I'll tell you that again. Oh no.
Lou's not watching.
Dustin Rhodes defeated Bobby Roode 2-1 in a best of 3 falls Prince of Darkness match. So I assume this is when he was doing his Black Rain character. Shocker defeated Chris Sabin, Michael Shane, Sanjay Dutt. Jeff Hardy defeated Raven in a tables and chairs match. But all of these were happening inside.
In arcade.
Yeah, but then they added extra stuff to them to try and sort of make it a little bit different. Yeah.
I don't know if I could look at a cage like, if I was at that live event. Like,
it'd be pretty
hard to
nappy. You
actually
can't
kind
see.
of look
Yeah.
because it's actually like I don't know if it's just me, but I do kind of like.
I agree. I
sometimes.
feel sorry for some of the live crowds sometimes when they get like an elimination chamber match or something like that, where the view is obstructed and you can't see everything that's going on. You look in the crowd and a lot of them are watching the video walls. Yeah,
which is not really what you want to be doing at a live event.
It was a good card, and certainly the talent on the show were fantastic. But it's something that I'm glad they don't do anymore.
Yes, it was not the best gimmick.
No.
Okay, moving on a year, 2006, Brock Lesnar. Bit of controversy here, where Lesnar and the company settled a lawsuit against a no contest clause in his contract when he left in 2004.
I don't know, Brock Lesnar does what Brock Lesnar wants.
Well, this is it, and it brings us kind of like what's going on with him just now at time of filming. Yeah,
when this goes out, so this is like we're coming towards the end of March now, so I assume that Roman, the big dog Reigns, defeated him at WrestleMania. I don't know if Brock Lesnar's still going to be there. At the time of filming, I think he's going to stick around for another few months. But I don't know. What do you think of his run, his latest WWE run?
He's not really been there for it, to be honest. It's been more of a casual stroll.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, like, I like Lesnar. I think he is a monster, and I like watching. I don't know. There's something about him. Like I really, when I first got back into wrestling after my hiatus from it, I wasn't a Lesnar fan because I just thought you're just like a big brute. He was a bully to me, and I didn't get it.
You were supposed to hate him. He was a bully. He was meant to be.
No, but it wasn't like I hated him. I just didn't get it. I was like, I don't know.
And have you changed your mind now?
Absolutely. I love him.
Are you bored of the Lesnar match? The Lesnar match to go to the suplexes and
I mean it's not. I'm not saying I'm bored, but it's like one of those ones where I'm like, if I had to go make a cup of tea, I would know what was going to happen, so I wouldn't be too upset.
Are you calling Lesnar's matches the piss break match?
No, it's not a piss break. It's a cup of tea match. Because then you're in the kitchen.
What's the difference?
Because like my kitchen's right next to my living room, so I can still leave in here.
Talk us through the floor plan here.
I know what I mean. Does that sound stupid?
No, not at all. Well,
no,
mate,
there's some matches where you're like, right, pause that, can't miss it. But you need to go and do something.
Sure.
There's some that I'm just like, oh, fridge is just there, wee snack. Go and get it.
During a Lesnar match? Because you know what's going to happen. You know the end result. Sure. I get it.
Like, you know what's going to happen. To be honest, I want to hear Paul Heyman's promo when he comes out. That's what I really want to hear when Lesnar comes out.
Do you think by Lesnar not being around so much, it has made the Universal title feel bigger? Because it's defended so infrequently that when it finally does get defended, that it feels like a big occasion.
No.
No?
No. I feel it's actually kind of cheapened it.
Because it's being held by a part-timer who doesn't care about pro wrestling?
Because it's just not there. I don't think about it as much. And then when it is, I'm like, oh yeah.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I get that, yeah.
It's kind of, I'm not saying definitely not saying Brock Lesnar's a part-timer, like in any bad, negative way. Do what you like, Brock, but I don't know, like I don't think of, when the Universal Championship came out, it was huge. And I was like, it was massive. I couldn't believe they brought out a new title. It was like crazy. It felt massive. And then from when Balor won that, and it was like the craziest, biggest thing, to now it's just like, oh, it's in somebody's bag somewhere. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of...
I imagine he displays it very proudly.
Where?
I don't know. I think Lesnar's floor plan is like he's got his fridge there. And then...
Do you think when we come on Cultaholic, he's just like, I'll go make a cup of tea? I can still hear them.
He's definitely watching. He's yes, Jack.
Who would win in a fight, Brock Lesnar or Lou Thez?
That's actually a really good question.
Bear in mind it's Luthez's
dead.
birthday.
So it is Luthez's birthday today, but I'm not going to give him. I think Brock Lesnar would beat Luthez in a match, just because like a few big punches from Lesnar and you are out. Although, like Lou was like the technical guy. My mate Lou, first name turns. Maybe he could grab him to the floor. I don't know. We should run a poll on that. Brock Lesnar versus Luthez. There's the real money match.
There you go. For the Universal Championship.
Yeah, definitely. Lou would defend it every bloody day because he was a workhorse.
Absolute grafter.
My mate Lou.
Put your predictions in the comments below.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to set up WWE 2K when I get home, and I'm going to set that match up.
You can use your Luthez creator wrestler.
Which one? Which one?
So that was this day in wrestling, and you can follow me on Twitter here. If you like what we do at Cultaholic, you can support us by pledging to our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.